Hello my duckies, welcome back to the Bossa Nation. The bastard you love or you hate. How y'all doing? Today we got ourselves a finally got this guy to come and do a deck profile for y'all. We have Toon World. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well. How are you, sir?
I'm doing perfectly. It's about time I finally got you on this damn camera.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's see these dreaded tunes.
Alright. So, to start things off, first, 2, Blackstone of Legends.
Ooh.
2, because I want to bring out Red Eyes Toon Dragon.
Ooh, what does he do?
As quick as possible, because when his Toon effect is that when you special summon, you can special summon 1 Toon from your hand, ignoring its summoning conditions.
Ew. So if I destroy the Toon World, it won't affect them at all?
No, because it's one of the higher up Toons.
Oh
so
my.
not like the lesser ones, like Toon Masked Sorcerer or Toon Gemini Elf, where Toon World is destroyed, they both go.
Okay. So what does Toon Masked Sorcerer do?
What Toon Masked Sorcerer does is when he hits your opponent directly, you get to draw a card.
Okay.
Toon Gemini Elf basically does the same thing, but instead of drawing a card, your opponent discards one at random.
So you get to choose, or they have to choose?
It's discard at random.
Okay,
I will start by...
And those are the babies that can be killed?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, before you continue on the beginning...
Next, we have Card Guard, one of.
I reveal 3 warrior type monsters from your
He places
deck,
1 guard counter on another card on the field. So if the card would be destroyed, instead the counter is removed instead.
Okay.
So he's mostly just to protect Toon World when it's on the field, so it's not instantly destroyed.
Is he peeing on the card? It looks like pee. YouTube?
I'm sure
Focus.
it's just his electrical
No,
radiance.
that is pee. Oh, no, it's not. It's just... I didn't know that's
even if it was, a man is sitting on the card. It's a tough
a
job.
man. That's a man now.
It's a tough job, probably. Okay, cut in some slack.
So you put
Next,
2
we
and
have
then 1.
Necroface.
Oh, that's an oldie.
Because I run 1 Necroface
Now, can I
because
see
when you
them,
play
then
Toon
shuffle
World,
them if you want.
in this case I use the Toon Kingdom, which is this upgraded version.
Yeah, it's
So
better version.
what it does is that when a Toon is destroyed,
So that's...
rather than being
Okay,
destroyed,
so
you can banish 1 card from your
if I
deck.
use
top of your
the
deck.
one I choose is the
So with
soldier,
Necroface,
if
you
you
all
add
the
it to
banished
hand,
cards
if there's
that
any
you
other one, it goes to
use
grave.
to save your monsters with
Okay.
later on in the duel, probably, since you'll be
Okay.
banishing a lot.
Okay, that goes to grave. I mean, everything goes to grave.
1 Summoner Monk, in the event that I need to Exi summon.
Why just
very
1?
Short. He's not necessary, because I would only need to use him to bring out one of the very few extra deck monsters that I have.
Okay.
So it's just in case that I ever need it.
Okay.
Like the Black Sheep, if he was used as a polymath.
2
Oh, it's the
Cyber
cutest Cyber Dragon of all.
If
Just,
he was used as a polymaterial, I can add this back to hand.
just 2 Toon Cyber Dragons, because they can be brought out
Naturally
pretty
with their own
simple.
effects.
Pretty simple with their own effects if your opponent controls the monster and you don't.
Normal.
Plus,
So cute.
yeah.
Funny. Special Black Sheep.
2 Toon Buster Bladers.
The Dragon Slayer of the deck, I presume.
Exactly. Just with this natural effect, just that. Usually you want to run more of these cards, like this, and along with Toon Dark Magician, because they can be, since they're all Toons, they can all be protected with Toon World.
Okay.
Toon Dark Magician is probably the best of them all, because you can discard 1 Toon card and add another Toon card from your deck to your hand, or special summon another Toon from your deck ignoring the conditions.
Ooh, okay.
The 1 card that's probably ranks over all of them is Toon Ancient Gear Golem. I recommend running 2, but I only have 1 right now.
What's the name has 1? You may want to snatch that off.
So what he does exactly what normal Ancient Gear Golem does. So he can attack, when he attacks, you can't activate traps or spells until the end of the
And it does piercing, right?
And he does piercing damage to...
Same thing as the regular Golem. Shit.
The fact that he's a Toon makes him much more harder to kill. Moving on to the spells.
Okay.
We have, of course,
Card
3
itself.
Toon Kingdoms. A much upgraded version of Toon World.
So shiny.
And with good reason. It's called Toon World while it's on the field.
Okay.
And what it does is that when you activate it, you banish the top 3 cards from your deck rather than paying 1,000 life points with normal Toon World.
God.
And as long as it's on the field, your tunes cannot be targeted by card effects, which already in itself is extremely powerful. And if any tune is destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can just banish one card from the top of your deck for as many tunes as
That's kind of broke.
That's
kind of
why
broke.
it's extremely good for this. Next, 3 tune table of contents. Always good to run, especially at the max, since you can just grab one tune card from your deck to your hand for free.
Or you can just keep recycling it.
Or you could keep recycling it. Easy way to get the kingdom out.
White Dragon White.
3 comic cans.
Broken
One of
card!
my personal favorites of this deck, as the announcer knows.
A broken card.
So what this does is that if I control Toon World, I can equip it to an opponent's monster, and it becomes mine, and it becomes a tune in the process.
You set a card?
So it gains all the benefits of Toon Kingdom.
You set a card? No.
Can attack your opponent directly.
Absolutely. It's not good. It's bad. Go away.
Back.
2 soul absorptions.
Enough said with that.
Banish.
Pretty good considering that you banish a lot when your monsters are destroyed. So you'll be gaining life points in the process.
Cute little combos.
Toon Rollback. Another of my personal favorites in this. Works well with Comic Hand because if your opponent has a high level monster, this card allows you to target one tune you control and you can attack twice during the battlefield. So you can Comic Hand one of your opponent's big
So
monsters.
if you comic hand their thing and then use that on it.
Exactly. It can attack twice directly, immediately. 'Cause it's a
Ew! Oh,
tune.
fuck!
Very. That combo can very much OTK someone if they're not careful.
Shit!
Wanna go get 2? You seem to have a bad hand.
2 terraformings. Another
I could have done
easy way to get Toon Kingdom out.
thinking at the start.
Shadow Toon. Not many Toon decks run this, but I find it as one of my personal favorites because so you control Toon World. You just target one of your opponent's face-up monsters. They take damage.
The only
equal
one
to
that cannot be
attack.
targeted is the
It's
last
just
one.
instant
though.
damage. You can only
The
activate one of these
Leo,
per
this
turn.
one.
Okay.
The five.
It can
The
be used to
31
finish
one.
things off quickly if you need to.
Anyone else can be targeted.
Next is Mimicat.
That's my personal favorite. It's not Mimikant, it's
First
Doppelganger.
one cannot be destroyed by
It is a good
by
card,
battle.
but
The second
I don't
cannot
run
be
too many
destroyed
of
by
them
card
just
effect.
because
The third one cannot be
its
targeted
conditions
or
are
destroyed
way
by card
too
effect.
small.
So you
What do
get
you- what do you
mad
mean?
It's
on
like
him by
it's
battle.
way it's too conditional. Like you need Toon World out and you need a Toon monster on the field. So like if you don't have one of the two, then you just can't use it. Granted, its effects that it can just steal a spell or trap and set it to your side of the field.
So they
or
had to
special
make it-
summon an opponent's monster, which is really good.
We're supposed to summon a monster,
From your opponent's graveyard to your side of the field.
so it's a
Oh, you
monster
could've done
reborn
that.
and it's
It's
a
a monster
grave
reborn.
robber.
Yeah, it's a grave robber for spells, traps, and monsters in your opponent's graveyard.
nasty.
It's really good. But
Or
again,
for the conditions, like you
for the
said.
conditions, like
it's
if
worth
you don't
it.
have one of the two, then you just
got any
can't.
trades on you?
It'll mostly be a dead card.
What?
I got
Got
Next.
something for me?
On one field barrier.
Take the
Okay,
Toon World.
Protect Toon Kingdom. One dark hole.
Enough said.
I'm trying to make
No.
the step.
Gotta
Easy
have it.
since I can save my own monsters if
Where's
I
that
dark hole my own
Raigeki though?
monsters.
BLS.
Not all of us can like splurge so easily. Next, Dimensional Fissure. Since
American Cosmos is banned. We have to deal with this shit.
so monsters are sent to graveyard banished instead, it works well with soul absorption.
It doesn't matter. I want to see what you have.
That's it. To them spells.
And now we head to the traps. So the traps we have 2 Toon briefcases. That's exceptionally good. So what it does is that when your opponent summons a monster or monsters, and I control one Toon monster
You can make something
or a Toon
happen.
monster, I can shuffle it back into the deck.
Ew.
So rather than destroying it, it doesn't get its effects
So
off.
it's like a quaking.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, I can probably.
Well, not quaking, drowning. That's
Oh yeah,
what
drowning.
Depends on the top deck.
I run one Dark Bribe. This is just something I run at least one in every deck. It's just too good of a card. Okay? Negate the spell or trap, and your opponent draws one card. Good for them. Like, you're probably stopping something really important.
Strike.
One Fiendish Chain.
Learn how not to leave your stuff.
Just basic to like if I need to like stop a monster momentarily.
Some shit.
Beginning
Stop
of
an
heaven
effect.
and earth.
That doesn't
The last of the traps is 2
Reveal
Toon Masks.
3 warrior
masks.
type
What this
monsters.
is a really good
And
card to
one
fall
is the
behind.
tribute
So
monster.
if you control Toon World, you can target one monster your opponent controls, and you can special summon one Toon from your deck
All cars to the grave.
that is
Oh, it's random.
the same level or less than the targeted monster.
Yeah, I see it.
Ignoring its summoning conditions. So if your opponent has like a big level 8 or level 10 or something, I can just activate this as some ancient gear from my deck. Free.
They all go to the grave.
Good card.
Yay! You want them to go
And
to the
I do
grave.
run a small extra deck here, though it's not really needed. I do run it just in the case I need to use it. So one is I run number 66 Master Key Beetle.
Should I continue?
So this is
Yeah,
mostly
that's
just to protect Toon
Okay,
Kingdom.
continue.
In the event that
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
the chance of being destroyed is there.
Obama.
One,
I did.
Silent Honor.
She killing me.
Don't need to say anything. It's a good card.
Yeah, it's
you
a
know?
baby big eye.
She killed me.
Last one, Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon.
This yours, Sebastian?
Since I run 2 Red Eyes Toon Dragons
Like she had it back to hand.
and
Yo, this yours, Gary?
Buster Bladers and stuff, a lot of level 7s,
Normal?
and I can get the Red Eyes Toon Dragons back on the field with its own effect.
This one?
It's just it's a good card to throw in.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just substitute.
Well, that's basically it. That fucking Toonblade, bro. How do you think it was doing the new format with all this link summoning and all that crap?
Well, since the new format won't really get affected by it, since my extra deck is really just for on a side thing that's not really needed.
Well, I expect you, will I hopefully catch you in a live duel on my channel with this deck?
Most likely,
Well, now.
I can imagine it'll do much better than it is now.
Okay, I better see it. And I'm sure you two would like to see it as well.
I'm sure they would.
Well, any questions or recommendations to any other
Spanish?
people who want to make a Toon deck?
Attack? Double her attack?
If you're gonna make a Toon deck,
Battle phase. Wait for 16.
stay away from
2,000 defense.
the
That hurts.
like show cards like Toon Summon Skull or like Toon Blue Eyes
Well,
White
of
Dragon,
course.
because
1,000,
although
I think
they are
14.
good
Like-
classics, just run Toon Ancient Gear Golem. It's just like direct upgrade, and he won't get destroyed if Toon Kingdom gone.
True, very true. Well, thank you so much for having me on, allowing me to have you up here.
It was a pleasure.
Yes, it
After
was.
how much?
How long it took? Forever. Well, thank you for watching, all my boys and girls out there. If y'all enjoyed the video, hit that like button down below because you know your likes are very needed. And remember, if you're not a part of the Basta Nation, hit that subscribe button because you know you are a bastard in the inside. Aren't we all? Catch you later.